Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm Marcos Villegas. Welcome to the Fight Up TV live chat. Today is February the 1st, the year 2020. Man, it's been a year. It's been a freaking year since the Rona. Remember a year ago, we started doing these live chats with you guys. And I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I still don't know what the heck I'm doing now. But I'm glad for those of you that have decided to stick with us, decided to come here every Monday, man. Hats off to you, man, for reals, because you make these live chats enjoyable. I think we have finally something going. The last few months, we got a good amount of people joining these now. As I'm seeing everybody here, what's up, Marcus? What's up, everybody? Got a good group going here now. So let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep building in this year 2021, and let's keep making these live chats bigger and better. Let me go ahead and what's up, Paul? Yo, Paul, my man Paul from the UK. What's up? Ton Wayne from Brazil. What's up, my man? Villegas, why Porter was hyping Plant up. Where was he hyping him up at? Obviously, if he's a commentator commentating for Fox, he can't like trash on him. He can't talk bad on him as well. And it's, kind of doesn't look good. Also, if you have one of your commentators trashing, one of the promotion's fighters, that's just not good business, Southpaw, what up? Ask a question. I'll answer right now, dog. Sometimes I just don't see your comments, bro. Pelon, what's up? Arizona, Florida, what up? A few things that I want to touch on. Obviously, Caleb Plant fought over the weekend, but let me. I want to share the live stream over on Twitter. So bear with me, guys. Just give me 1 second so I could get the link out to people over on the Twitterverse, and then I can go ahead and get to your questions, your chats over here. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. Dang. Like I mentioned, a lot of stuff happened over the week. Not really a lot of stuff. Caleb Plant in this Caleb Truax fight. Obviously, I worked the telecast for Fox. I scored the fight. Wasn't a hard fight to score, to be honest. I had Caleb Plant, and just like the rest of y'all's, had Caleb Plant winning every single freaking round. But I got some tidbits because I did catch up with Caleb Truax and Caleb Plant after the fight. Just let me write something real quick. Bear with me for like 6 seconds. I just want to write that we're live here on Twitter so we can get those people that didn't get the memo that we're on every Monday, you guys. Every Monday, 5:35, right here, Fight Up TV live chat. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Everybody do me a big favor, bros. Hit that like button and share it with your other boxing bros. And get them here on this chat because I'm live now on Fight Hub. This is what I'm writing on Twitter. Tune in and join the growing community. Boom. All right. Now to your guys' questions and all that. Hadir from Indonesia. Big thumbs up, man. What's up, Indonesia? Damn, we got viewers in Indonesia? That's dope. That's dope. I like that. What's up, Indonesia? Wickety. What up? Amanakam Yildirim. Sup, Marcos? Keep it level. Don't be PBC biased. I'm not, bro. I try to keep it in the middle, dog. I always try to keep it objective and in the middle. And, it gets me in trouble, bro. I've gotten in trouble for staying in the middle, man. I've gotten in trouble for tweeting about other promoters' fights. People don't like it sometimes. So I try to keep it as best as I can. Sergio, there's no one who can beat Canelo right now. He's at peak of his prime. He is at the peak of his prime, but obviously there are people that can beat him out there, I feel, or can give him a really hard fight. Obviously, Golovkin's aging. We all expect Canelo to beat Golovkin if they fight in a third fight just because of the age. And Canelo's even said in interviews that he feels he'd knock out Golovkin at this point, which is a shame. They should have done that third fight, the rubber match, right away after the second fight. But obviously Canelo chose to go a different route. Saunders is an interesting matchup. Just he hasn't been consistent against top competition lately. The last two opponents. Who's the last guy that Saunders fought? Like, for reals? Like, do you guys know? I don't even remember off the top of my head. To be honest, Canelo we can name off. Obviously, Canelo's the face of boxing. Nah, that's not true. He's not the face of boxing. He's one of boxing's cash cows for sure. Not the face of boxing. This guy, he messed up. Canelo messed up, man. I'll tell you how Canelo messed up. He messed up by not learning English. He messed up. Like, throwing bags of money away. He's just throwing bags of money away. And I understand he already makes a ton of money with his deals in Mexico. But geez, man, Canelo would have learned English like Cotto did, like Pacquiao did. He'd be in a whole different level of popularity. Whole different freaking stratosphere of people knowing him in this country, outside of the Mexican Americans, the Mexicans in this country, and the boxing fans. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him on that, but he for sure messed up. But back to the original question, I'll ask all you guys. Is there a guy there that beats Canelo at 168 pounds, super middleweight? Obviously, Canelo's goal is to unify the division. Looks like it appears that his next two fights are locked in. Well, one is locked in for sure. I misspoke about that. He fights Avni Yildirim this end of month. This Aguas born ready. Box Talk, what up? Fights Avni Yildirim in a mandatory at the end of the month in Miami. And then from what we've seen, Ben Askren beats Canelo. Oh, dog, y'all here. I'm gonna get into this Ben Askren versus Jake Paul fight with you guys because I love that fight, and I'll tell you why I love that fight. Like, I'm gonna order that. I am stoked for that Ben Askren Jake Paul fight. And you guys might find that very, very weird because I haven't been kind to the Paul brothers, but I've given them their props over certain stuff. But I love that fight. But let me go back to the Canelo topic. A lot of you guys are saying nobody can beat Canelo. Obviously, there's guys out there, Charlo, Jamal. A lot of people feel that Jamal Charlo can beat Canelo. A lot of people would say, or were saying, that Caleb Plant could potentially give Canelo a problem. I still think he gives people a problem. Not people, but I still think legitly he gives Canelo a problem because he shows a few things there that Canelo historically has had trouble with. Movement, footwork, and speed, and a excellent jab. And Caleb has all of those. Obviously, a big thing that a lot of you have brought up that I'm seeing here on the chat, and a lot of people brought up over Twitter, is Caleb Plant could knock out Caleb Truax. How do you expect a guy that has no power to keep Canelo off of him? Good point, valid point based on what happened. A lot of you guys felt that he should have stopped Caleb Truax. Watching him there ringside on Saturday, dude's big, man. He's a lot bigger guy than Canelo, that's for sure. And he looked spectacular. He looked great, in my opinion. For the first few rounds, I was just like, geez, man, like he's gotten a lot sharper, a lot better. I don't know if you guys do know or don't know. He injured his hand in the fight around. He said very early on, I think in the interview that we do, I'll send you guys a link right now, but he said in the interview with us that he injured his hand very early on in the fight. I want to say like the fourth or fifth round of the fight, he injured his hand. I'm going to go ahead and send you the interview that we did with Caleb right after. Like I caught up with him like right after his fight with Caleb Truax. Where is that interview? It's not a good sign. I hate YouTube's algorithms, man. I hate YouTube's algorithms. They're stupid, man. Bugs the ish out of me. All right, here's the link. Boom. I'm going to drop the link right here. But he hurt his hand, and it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't know if he broke his hand. I'm still trying to find that out. I reached out to them, and they told me that he's going to go get X-rays. But Obviously, if dude breaks his hand, his power hand, okay, he's not going to be able to knock the guy out with a broken hand, you know. So it's not a difficult thing, but it does make you wonder, like, oh, okay, without the injured hand, how would he have been able to get a spectacular performance? And even that, you know, even if he doesn't have the power to make Canelo respect him in there, where Canelo's just walking forward him, Canelo has a tough time. He has a tough time with guys that can move, and Caleb showed in this fight he can move in and out, as well. So, you know, I honestly still think, just style wise, like, that's a difficult style for Canelo. Whether he has a problem, I mean, the power, like you guys mentioned, to keep Canelo off of him, does Caleb Plant, that remains to be seen. But you know, he is a solid puncher, I feel, for the division, as well. I think the only other guys at 168 pounds that maybe could give Canelo a problem, obviously David Benavdiez is one that I see you guys mention a lot. A lot of people mention a lot as well. All right, we got our first hater here. All right, our first hater in the chat. You know what we do to haters? We call them out, we embarrass them, and then we ban them from the channel. Dollar bills. Damn, you hate it, bro. Keep putting my cack in your mouth, dog. Get the F out of it. A la verga, güey. A la verga. He's gone. All right. So let's go back. Plant is the hood version of Jake Paul. No, bro. Come on, dog. Caleb Plant's don't. Come on, bro. Why do we ban haters? Because they say stupid shit. That's why. That's why. A la verga, güey. Those cabrones. Caleb Plant can't beat Canelo because Canelo would never fight him. That's not true, dog. That's not true. Both have said that they want to fight with each other. Obviously, we did a interview with Caleb Plant and and Canelo, and I mentioned both guys to both of them. They said, "Yeah, we want to fight." Yo, what's up, Duran? Duran's using the super chat. If you guys want a question answered right away, go ahead and use the super chat support us by using the super chat. Hey, let's get some more likes up here, guys. You know, we got 140 people here. Let's get 140 likes. So if you haven't pressed the like button, press the like button right now for me. Yeah. All right. Duran Dise 84. The smoke is at middleweight. Charlo, Andrade, Triple G. And I think the better, more exciting division is 168, man. Because, all right, 160, you got those three guys. And they're running out of guys to fight. You know, it's only a matter of time that all those guys move up to 168 pounds. You know, the super middleweight's going to be the division that's going to be on fire with all the guys that we just mentioned, like Caleb Plant, David Benavdiez. And you know, you guys need to keep an eye out on this kid, David Morrell Jr. All right, he's one of those WBA, one of those trinket title holders, but the kid got skills. He can fight. He's been showed on Fox on a few broadcasts. So keep an eye on David Morrell Jr. because he's a super middleweight champion. Billy Joe Saunders. Who else? Who else is super middleweight? You got a lot of guys there, and I think those guys that you mentioned, Triple G, Charlo, and Andrade, are going to move up to 168 because that's the money division. Because you got people that are surging in popularity, people that are growing, and I think the better, more interesting fights for them at 168 pounds. Let's see here some more of your questions. Some of you guys are saying some ridiculous-ish, to be honest, for reals. Some of you guys are saying some dumbass shit. Let's see here. All right. Let's get back to these. Get some more luck stocks. Benavdiez whoops the division at 168. Charlo's going to beat Benavdiez with his piston. Yeah, that could be a problem. But, you know, no one's ever pressed Charlo. That's for sure. No one's ever pressured Charlo and made him fight off his back foot and make him fight against the rope. So that's actually an interesting fight. I really, really like that fight. I hope Benavidez and Charlo do end up fighting, because that's a great fight stylistically to see if Benavidez is going to be able to handle the power, and also if Charlo's going to be able to handle pressure and the volume punching, because he's usually the bigger, stronger guy. In this, he still might be the bigger, stronger guy, but not by that much, because Benavidez is a big kid, and he puts so much pressure that it wears you down. So we'll see what happens in that fight. I see it as maybe a 60-40 fight. Now, you know what? I can see both guys winning. And yeah, I could make 55-45, just because of the experience of Charlo. But I could see it going Benavidez' way. Let's see here. Let's see. We gotta. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question, because I see this all the time, and I think it's really dumb at times. So this guy says Canelo only wants to fight white boys. He doesn't want to fight He don't want to fight Mexicans and blacks. Canelo is a disgrace. Chavez Jr. is Mexican. He fought him, and Canelo has said that he doesn't want to really fight any more Mexican fighters. What do you call Jacobs? Jacobs is a black fighter. Irislandy Lara, yes, Cuban and black. Floyd Mayweather, like I don't know why this gets brought up. He's you guys aren't seeing it. The people that say this aren't seeing it through how boxing really is. Canelo signed with Matchroom, okay? He's only going to fight guys with Matchroom because it's easier to make those fights happen. So the people on Matchroom stable that they got from fights are going to be the European fighters, because Matchroom is a European promoter. They have European fighters. Primarily, that's their bread and butter. So that's why Canelo's fighting these European fighters, because they're easier to make matches with. Obviously, if Canelo was with PBC, he'd be fighting all those other guys. He'd be fighting Benavidez, Plant, if Charlo were to move up. So it's not. And there's the other stupid ass thing. There's this stupid narrative that people come up with. It's so stupid. You have a guy in Canelo that was fighting grown man at 16. Okay, dog. All right, bro. Because you keep putting these comments on here. All right. You got a little ginger kid, all right, 16 years old, fighting freaking grown ass men. All right. This guy's been fighting for more than 12 years already as a pro. Okay, dog. He's seen and fought every sort of damn fighter. He's not scared to fight a fighter for this. I don't think any fighter in that position is scared to fight another fighter. This is what they do, man. And I always say this. I always have to say this each and every live chat, because you get these stupid comments about, oh, Canelo don't want to fight this guy. Oh, Canelo's scared to fight this guy. Oh, Canelo only fights this guy. Dog, you sound like a casual guy, all right? When people bring that up, you sound like a casual guy that doesn't know how this issue works, okay? Just stated the two reasons why. All right. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, stop with that ish, because you can make. I'm just over. I don't feel like arguing. Whatever. Okay. Let's see here. Now here he goes again. I'm Mexican and my whole family Mexican. And they all say Canelo is a disgrace. You don't want to fight the top Mexicans and blacks in the division. Oh God. Son bola de pendejos. Ya cállense. Come on, bro. The number one ranked guy in that division on paper, and trust me, I don't agree with the rankings. I think the rankings are very misleading at times, was Callum Smith. He was rated number one on ESPN, on Ring. So how are you going to say he doesn't want to fight top guys? He just fought the top guy at 168 pounds. What more do you want him to do? He just fought the top guy. He just said after he fought the top guy that he wants to be undisputed. So who happens to have the belts at 168? Saunders, Plant. All these other guys don't have belts. David Benavdiez had a belt, but he missed weight. If he still had the WBC belt, Canelo would say, hey, I want to fight with David Benavdiez. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Why won't he fight? Here we go. Why won't he fight Andrade? Andrade has much fault in this as Canelo. And I'll tell you why, too, because I hear a lot of this stuff, too. And let me get this clear. I love Andrade. Great guy. He should have gotten this fight. But you know where all this pressure should be at? It shouldn't be thrown at Canelo. All this criticism, all this pressure should be thrown to his promoter, to Eddie Hearn. So how is it that Eddie Hearn's able to give Canelo a Saunders fight right away, but not Andre, who's been asking for Canelo for years now? Ask yourselves that. Why is that? Also, if you're with a promoter and you keep asking him for a fight, and he can't get you that fight, but you keep staying with the promoter because the pay is good, that means you're complicit in not getting those fights. You're not proactively searching for that fight then. Because if you were, you tell your promoter, yo, bro, love you, you're paying me well, but hey, you're not giving me the fights that I want. So I'm sorry, dog. I'm gonna have to go a different way. I'm gonna have to cross the street and cross the magical street and go and get these fights. He's complicit in this. He's okay with it. So that ends that. Okay. So stop with those pendejadas. All right. My grandma said Canelo need to fight real fighters. Oh man, Marcus, bro, God, because you hear these things week after week, and it's like, yeah, deja de mamadas away. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop saying dumb stuff, man. Shelton, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Let's get some more likes. Here we go. Mar. Okay, Mar, dude. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout like a little kid, dog. You keep spamming our chat, bro. You keep spamming it. You're in timeout, dog. Next time I'm gonna throw a freaking chancla at you. All right, al chile, sí, güey. All right, let's keep the chat going. Canelo fought a 36-year-old Mayweather and got beat bad. Oh my God, otro pendejada otra vez aquí. All right. That's another thing that people are trashing Canelo because he lost to Floyd. Bro, Floyd's an all-time great. One of the top 10 best fighters of all out of the 100 and close to 40 years of boxing. Top 10, top 5. Some people say number 1. And you're trashing Canelo because he lost to like probably one of the greatest fighters of all time when he chose to take the challenge at 21. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. People are always trashing on Canelo for losing to Floyd. Dude, everyone lost to Floyd. Like, what the hell? Come on, bro. Hurricane Hank. Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know. Making this stream a little bit more enjoyable. Exactly, Jai-Ho. Exactly. What's wrong with being beat by Mayweather? Floyd was pound for pound best at the time. What's wrong with that? Exactly. But you got a lot of pendejadas saying that Eugene was a puta. Oh man, I love some of these comments on here, dog. Yeah, imagine your only loss is the Legend of Legends. That might as well be scratched. Exactly. People, but you'll be surprised in the comment sections. You always see that. Oh, but you got handled by Floyd. Yeah, so did everybody else. Like, what the hell do you expect? It's freaking Floyd Mayweather, fucking greatest fighter of the last, 10 years. Because I hold, well, I don't know, pound for pound. Okay, if Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather weighed the same, who would win in that fight? I'm just curious because I'm still with this. Roy Jones Jr. is so probably like the best fighter, like the most like amazing freaking fighter I've ever seen with my eyes, like ever. Just the crap that he did in the ring. I was just like, what the hell? Like, how is this guy able to do this? Yeah, otra vez. He returns. Mr. Gutierrez returns. Yeah, híjole this chingón. Man. Canelo will never be appreciated by Mexicans because of the Uzi ass routes he takes. Dog, you got to understand. And I agree with you at some point, okay? But you do got to understand that he can only have certain fights because of the promoters that he's with, all right? So, because he's with Matchroom and Eduardo Hearn, Lalo Hearn, he's only going to be able to fight those that are in Lalo's stable, okay? I agree with you. Some of the fights he's taken, I haven't agreed with. And he has taken A lot of not some, not a good amount. He's taking gimme fights, okay? Obviously, gimme fights. Rocky Fielding, gimme fight. Kovalev was in a gimme fight. There was a lot of people thought like, well, what the heck, Maybe slightly tilted to his favor, but definitely not a gimme fight. Callum Smith, bro, if you asked any English person, all these English fans thought that Callum Smith was like the greatest thing since sliced cheese. They all thought he was going to put a whooping on Canelo, and he was rated number 1. Someone mentioned, well, what about Yildirim? Yildirim's is mandatory, dog. That's the other thing. I think a lot of people don't understand like how the business of boxing, how it works, okay? Obviously, okay, I'll spread out this landscape, okay? PBC keeps all their fights in-house, okay? So it doesn't matter who you're with, unless you're like a huge crossover name that can make them multi-million dollars through pay-per-view. They're not going to do a fight with you because they want to keep everything in-house. This is something that Bob Arum used to do years ago with Manny Pacquiao, all right? With the Pacquiao fights. He would keep everything in-house, top rank, and he wouldn't want to make these fights. Now, if you're with any other promoter, then you get a little bit more free range, okay, to make fights. But obviously, Top Rank's out there, DAZN's out there, Golden Boy's out there, all right, like Matchroom and all that. Okay, Yair, I'll get to that question right now. Okay, so those guys are more likely to make fights with each other. So some of the people that you're mentioning, I want to say a majority of the people at 168 pounds, all right, belong with PBC. So the reason why he's fighting these guys is because they can't make fights. That's a boxing problem. That's a promoter problem. That's what pisses me off about boxing. That's what boxing sucks, right? Okay, C. Gutierrez. Let's see. Canelo requested that Yildirim guy. No, he didn't request that Yildirim guy. That Yildirim guy was slated to fight for the title regardless of who had it. He had a fight scheduled with David Benavdiez, bro. Yildirim was supposed to be Benavidez' next fight. If he didn't get stripped the way he did. How the heck does it? I understand, bro. You're completely right on Yildirim getting a title shot. How the hell does he get a title shot? I agree with you. No qualms there. Legitimate point. I'm telling you, Canelo did not request this 2 years ago. Yildirim was in the mandatory spot to get this fight for a long time, even before Canelo was champion. It was when Benavidez was champion. He was supposed to fight David Benavdiez last year. Something happened. A little thing called COVID. So, all right. Sulman said he requested the Yildirim fight. No. He was already – when he fought Anthony Durrell, that was for the number 1 spot for the WBC. That happened way back. I was at that fight. I worked that fight for Fox. That happened way back. I want to say almost 2 years ago, David's still number 1. How in the F? You know boxing, bro. You got freaking rankings all over the place. And puras mamadas, Marcos, what's up, man? What up, bro? What's up? This has been a good chat so far, dog. It's gonna be a good chat. Marcos, how old are you? I'm freaking, ya soy viejón, güey. I'm 37. Boxing does suck. Got our girl Sinisa going to Texas. At least there's fans. Yeah. Sinisa's fighting for the title coming up in March on that Virgil Ortiz card. So let's all support our lovely flower, Sanifa. And she's watching this. She'll know what I mean when I say Sanifa. But let's all support her. Everybody, let's get to 100 likes, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, bros. Come on, dude, bro. All right. Does Canelo smoke Charlo? MT. Nah. It's a competitive fight. This is the thing that I've said about that fight. I haven't seen Charlo get pressured by somebody because usually he's the bigger guy. He's the bully. But Canelo-Charlo fight would be interesting because Canelo's fighting guys bigger and stronger than Charlo. So I think Canelo's going to be the one that's going to be pressing because we've never seen Charlo get pressed back. You want to bully the bully. The thing is, does Charlo possess scary power? It looks like he does. But power more than what's Canelo's seen inside the ring, given the fights that he's fought against the opponents that he's fought in at the bigger weights. So it remains to be seen. But watching the Derevyanchenko fight and seeing the success that Derevyanchenko, who's a small guy, solid but small, a smaller guy for 160 pounds, having success on the inside when he's ripping to the body, ripping to the head, working combinations there. Canelo is levels beyond Derevyanchenko in that department. So when I was watching that, I just felt, damn, that's Canelo's plan right there. Push this guy back and just rip to the body. Keep doing that. It's not like Charlo is like Icarus, just fleet of foot around in the ring. He has to plant. That's where all his power comes from. So I favor Canelo in the fight, to be honest, but that's still a great fight because Charlo has a piston-like jab. He has a hell of a jab, man. Hell of a jab. All right. This guy Gutierrez, dude, were you the guy that Canelo beat up back in the day for talking to his missus and stuff? It was you and Archie Solis out there that he knocked out, dog? What, freaking Canelo take a crap in your ice cream, bro? Come on, dog. Put some respect in Canelo's name, homie. Canelo doesn't have Charlo's foot speed. Well, they're both not like very fast on their feet, though, you know? Canelo will knock him out. The end. Errol Spence will KO Canelo. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, dog. NJAP, you're a Canelo hater. Oh, it's arms in the house. Canelo loses to Charlo and Andrade. Could be not. Could be that Canelo both beats them, man. They're very competitive fights there. Styles make fights. Interesting style. I think the harder style is the Andrade fight, but we've seen Andrade wanting to mix it up lately. So if he goes and he chooses to mix it up with Canelo, he's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out for shizzle. For sure. Yee, what's up? I got 100 on Charlo. All right. I want to see Alvarez versus Zurdo. No way. No, dog. Zurdo needs to get some quality wins. He needs to get himself back out there and win some significant fights. And then maybe, but no, right now, no. Matt Korobov already beat Jamal. I thought Korobov won that fight, to be honest. I was there. I thought he won the fight. Spence wouldn't KO Mikey, yet can he keep? If Spence couldn't KO Mikey, you think he can KO Canelo? Don't know about that. It's a good point, but, obviously everyone's different, dude. Everyone's different. Damn, I'm 38 today, man. Happy birthday, Paul. Everybody wish Paul Newman from England a very happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday. Exactly. Derevyanchenko beat Golovkin. I was there at that fight, too. I had Golovkin winning by 1 point because of knockdown, but it was a very, very close fight. And I would have been okay if Derevyanchenko won, to be honest. So that shows you how close that fight was. But here's the other thing, man. Derevyanchenko came up in the same system as Golovkin, okay? The same school. Very familiar with that style, the Golovkin style. So you got to put that into account that he fought a guy that he's very familiar with style-wise. And he knew what to do in a fight like that. It's like fighting against a training partner of yours. Like, they know the ins and outs. They know everything about you. And I think he did so well. One, he's a very good fighter. But two, he's so used to seeing that style in there. Matt lost because he lost the last round. I don't know about that. I think he won. But I want to see Rigondeaux back in the ring. I do too, man. I do too. Not sure what's going on with Rigo, though. Harrison was whooping Jamal until he got caught with that hook. Hey, it don't matter, though. Caught him with that hook. Put him on his butt, Zurdo needs a bridgerweight belt. Yeah, I know, right? That's your favorite division, right, dog? Harrison, nope, I already read that question. Spence versus Ugas. Any news? Potentially, I think more than certain that's the next fight for Errol Spence because of what the WBA did with Pacquiao's belt. Yeah, pretty certain that's the next fight for Errol Spence. And given all this talk with Terrence Crawford and back and forth, and it's looking like they're not going to fight, yeah, probably going to happen in the summer in Texas, probably. If I were like the powers that be, I would be like, yeah, he'll get a good crowd. Let's do it at the Star. It probably won't sell out that big at AT&T Stadium. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next one for them. But I haven't heard anything officially for that bout. Javier and C. Gutierrez are getting at it. That's cool. Martin Cervente, I'm from Argentina. What's up, man? Boludo. That's the only thing I really know. You call fat people flaco, and you call skinny people boludos, which is everything's opposite. Ward will teach Canelo how to box. Miguel L. 100. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you for that. Everybody, let's get some more likes up in here. Do me a big favor, guys. Let's get up to 100 likes. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please, if you're a first-time viewer, subscribe. And also follow us on social media, guys. Let's get up. Dude, we're getting pretty close on the Fight Up account on social media to get 100,000 followers. So let's get more people on there, man. Follow us at Fight Up TV on Instagram and on the Twitter. Follow me as well on Twitter. My Twitter is more popping than my Instagram. My Instagram, I just use it to creep on boxing babes. Master at creeping. But you can go ahead and follow me as well on Instagram at Hey It's Marcos V. It's public right now, but it won't be for a bit. Lots of Canelo haters here, but none of you have been in the actual ring. Marcos speaking facts. Thank you, Miguel. Marcos, do you box or just talk boxing? No, I train in boxing. I don't box. I'm too old, man. Look at me, you know, and I suck too. It wasn't really good the times that I spar, but you know, I like to train it. It's better than running, that's for sure. Does Ugas have a chance against Spence? What's up, Micah? Good to see you, man. Damn, Marco, you almost to 1 million. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. I want to get it already. I want to get to 1 million already. So please help us out to get to 1 million, dude. We need like 65,000 more subscribers. So just keep sharing our stuff. Keep watching our stuff. Google likes it when you like as well. I mean, there's stupid algorithms. I can't stand YouTube sometimes. Let's see here. Otra vez este güey. Otra vez con tus chingaderas. Okay, I'll answer this. Canelo vacated WBC and he sold. What are you talking about, bro? Canelo vacated the WBC middleweight division. He sold from Triple G and vacated to Charlo. Rephrase that, bro. Rephrase that with proper grammar, and I'll answer that. Still picking Virgil over Hooker. Yes, I'm picking Virgil Ortiz over Hooker. Dude, if Ramirez knocked him out, Virgil Ortiz is a lot bigger than Ramirez, a lot bigger puncher than Ramirez, natural welterweight. Yeah, it doesn't look good for Maurice. And I like Maurice. Maurice follows us on Fight Up account. I like him a lot, bro, but he got a lot of things going against him in this fight. He's going to have to be very smart in this fight. Canelo definitely avoided Andrade at 154 and 160. Canelo has a history of PEDs. Let's not forget, never. He has a history of eating tacos. Shut up, dog. He has a history of eating tacos, all right? We don't know this. Though people do forget, okay? People do forget conveniently. I will say this because people do bring up the whole taco stuff, the whole meat stuff. Y'all forget that Canelo took the hair test. You guys all forget about that, right? And you guys know about that, right? That Canelo took a hair test. And the hair test definitively showed that it was trace amounts. And the hair test was the thing that if he was lying about it, it would have popped up on there. But he took the hair test. He went and did that test where it shows like the isotopes of when, if something was ingested, it'll show up there. The hair follicle test. Yeah, he took the hair follicle test and it cleared him. So y'all got to shut the fuck up about that stuff because he took that test. That cleared him. So yeah, deja de sus mamadas y sus pendejadas, cabrones. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Did you buy any GameStop stocks? Nah, I didn't. I wish I was part of that group. That's for sure. I would have thrown down 50 G's. Dude, some guy threw down 50 G's on that GameStop stock. He made $10 million freaking dollars. Holy crap. What in the F? Dude, I know what's going on with the GameStop stuff, but I have my stuff like in mutual funds and other things, and I don't know. You know, my plan is like for, it's my retirement account over 30 years and stuff like that. So with all this other stuff, I don't really mess with it, though. Yeah, GameStonk. I threw down AMC and lost. See, that's why, you know, like by the time we find out about the stuff, like your window of opportunity is already gone. You know, you had to have been part of that group and thrown money when they told you to throw money before the news caught onto it. Because the moment the news caught onto it, that's when the bubbles burst already. There's really a low opportunity to make a good amount of money off of that. Let's see here. Liam Smith. What did I say about Liam Smith? Liam Smith won the title. Okay. Andrade Duck Laura. Come on, Smith. Now Yildirim. Yeah, it's a mandatory, dog. What do you expect? I don't make excuses on how much, if it is trades, I still was doing making. Huh? What are you talking about, bro? Come on, dog. Your comment doesn't make sense. Nobody talks about all the tests Canelo passed days prior to the testing, plus to Mexican food. So I grew up in a lot of my life in Tijuana, okay? And people are like, oh, Canelo, how is he just going to go into the street and eat tacos? Like, well, this guy's a multimillionaire and da-da-da-da-da. Bro, this is like a cultural thing in Mexico, dog. It doesn't matter what status you are. Everybody goes to the taco carts in Mexico. Doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. Everybody goes to the taco carts to eat tacos in Mexico. All right, so I don't know how much more to explain it. I've seen it with my own eyes growing up over there. Every person from all walks of life. There's a taco cart in every freaking corner. All right. It's a normal thing there. What's up, Charlie? Charlie's in the chat. Charlie. Margot's on top. What's up? Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, dog. Andrade Duck Laura. I don't know. Who you got? Chiefs or Bucks? I don't really follow football, bro, but I don't know. I guess the Chiefs because they won last year and they have Mahomes. But yeah, I followed last season. This season, I didn't really care to follow. I don't know why. Do any of you guys like, or were any of you guys like that? Like, I feel like the sports, like even last year, like even like the NBA, and I followed the NBA season, you know, prior to Corona. I don't know. I wasn't into it. I don't know. I lost interest in following a lot of sports because of this COVID stuff. Like boxing is like the only thing I really kind of keep an eye on, to be honest, you know. For real, says Israel, every Mexican eats tacos, 100%. Yep. You should address it to Canelo. Tell Canelo that the haters are saying that Canelo is scared of Charlo Benavides. He'll laugh, you know. Canelo always keeps it PC in his interviews, man. He never strays away or says anything that, you know, will like be like, oh, you know. Well known that Mexican meats are pumped with steroids. Go to the carniceria and measure the meat there versus Walmart. It's pumped with it. Yeah, I know. It's a known thing for Mexicans that live in Mexico or grown up in Mexico. Like this stuff is in the meat. Birdshot beats Valdez. Okay, I agree. Y'all people need to stop with y'all BS. I don't know what you're referring to, dog. Let's see here. Okay. Andrade beat the crap out of Willie Nelson. Then that stopped Harrison. My point is, if it's in his system, he rewrote his comment. Let's see here. My point, if it's in his system, it's against the rules, period. F excuses. Only Canelo knows. Stop the BS. I mess with Canelo, but anything close to cheating, I'm against. Yeah, no, I agree with you, bro. But like I mentioned earlier, Canelo did a hair follicle test. That hair follicle test would have shown if he was lying or not, because it shows if the substance, whatever is ingested, if it was natural or not natural, or how much. The hair, and he provided hair samples, and it came back negative, that it was contaminated. So that's one thing that people love to gloss over, love to forget, love to not mention it. But he exonerated himself because of the hair follicle test. Is Spence versus Ugas a pay-per-view, Fox or Showtime? It'll probably that's a I don't know. I don't know actually. It's a good question because Spence, the last few fights he's been on pay-per-view, but I don't know. I could see them doing a pay-per-view because Spence is expecting a certain amount of pay, and they throw it on pay-per-view to get that type of pay. That to me is a Fox fight, a Fox main event on prime time, but I wouldn't be surprised if they make that as a pay-per-view as well. Any news on Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao? No, I don't know what's going on. You hear Eric Gomez, the president of Golden Boy, saying it's not happening. You hear people in Ryan's circle saying it is happening. You hear Ryan saying it is happening. I don't freaking know what's going on. Who knows? Who knows? Manny still has one more fight on his PBC contract. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Let's get some more likes, guys. Let's get to 160 likes, dogs. What's up with Ryan? I don't know, Jose. What's up with Ryan? I don't know. He can't name me one Goid name. Is that what he said? Goid? Otra vez más pendejadas. Okay, Charlo Duck Canelo. Let's see here. Charlo Duck Canelo. Now he's saying he wants it. Shaking my head. I like Benavdiez, but you have to stay disciplined. No stop acting like a rock star when you haven't done ish in the sport yet. He got caught doing coke. Okay, but now you're a lab technician. Dude, bro, all right, look it up. Look up the hair follicle test. This is well documented. Well documented. It's there. He exonerated himself because he took the hair follicle test. Look it up. Don't be lazy, bro. Don't be a lazy F. All right, look it up. You'll see right there. Hair follicle test came back negative. Oh yeah, bro. Freaking Screech died today. Isn't that a trip, bro? Screech. 44 years old. Died of lung cancer. Man. I saw Screech brawl, dude. Throw down in that celebrity boxing fight. But that's a trip, man. Lung cancer. That guy must have smoked like 5 packs a day. ER, bro, why are you responding to these clowns? It makes for good banter, man. It makes for good banter. Dustin Diamond, Screech. Yeah, no, RIP Dustin Diamond, man. That sucks. He's a young guy, man. 44 years old. You lived half your life on average, you know. If you average life expectancy here in the US is like 83, 84, so 44 is like half that. Just about half that. So, but still, it's sad. Marcos, you lucky PBC didn't have you scoring Caleb versus Caleb fight. Oh my God. Bro, I scored the fight on Saturday. Did you not watch? They threw me in during the main event twice, dog. Come on, bro. Oh my God. Come on, dog. Wait. What's up, Charlie? If Oscar's hijo de su puta madre. Okay. If Oscar puts Canelo in front of Mayweather, what make believe he won't gonna sacrifice Garcia for a pay-per-view event? I don't know what you mean by that. Not all places in Oaxaca, the food and animals are natural. Yes, there are zones in Mexico where the food is natural, but for the most part, their main distribution of meat, the slaughterhouses, they do pump them up full of roids. Who do you think could give Canelo the most difficult fight? Thank you, bruh. Thank you, bruh. Enrique, dog. Oh, bro. Who gives Canelo the most problem? I'm going to put that out to you guys. Okay, you tell me in the comments. Who gives Canelo the most problems? I'll wait. Were you bored scoring the Plant fight? Nah, I wasn't bored because I liked seeing what Plant was doing, man. Honestly, I thought he looked spectacular up until he hurt his hand, and you could tell, the moment he hurt his hand, he stopped ripping the combinations the way he was doing. Godzilla. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this up too. This I don't understand people with this, but I'm gonna answer this question with Canelo, who beats Canelo right now, and then I'm gonna answer this other question that I don't understand where people are coming from with that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think a good amount of your guys' responses are in right now, so let's go through them. Benavdiez. It's majority Benavdiez. Someone says my deceased grandma would give him a challenge. Inseguro, bro. It's not cool, dog. My grandma lived to be 93, bro. Come on, dog. Relax. Andre, Billy Joe. Let's see. I heard today that Devin Fire's dad. Do you know anything about that? I heard that he retired from training. And I heard something that Devin was going to change trainers. Better be a Benavdiez, BJ Saunders, Benavdiez. So according to you guys, you feel that Benavdiez beats Canelo. And Benavdiez has said this many, many times in interviews. The longer Canelo waits to fight Benavdiez, the worse it is for Canelo. I agree with that because David's only coming into his own. It's only growing into his man strength. It's only getting better after each and every fight. So it would be more in the benefit of Canelo to fight David now rather than later because he's at his peak right now. Thing is, though, that's still, Canelo's demolished opponents that are taller than him. I'm not saying he's going to do this to David. I'm just saying that he's done really, really well against opponents that are taller with him because he's so good targeting the body. He could beat him. He could not beat him. It's a tough fight. Marcos, Billy Joe, or Plant don't have the power to hurt or get the respect from Canelo. The only one that has a good chance is David Benavdiez. A lot of you guys are saying this, David Benavdiez, man. That's why so many trainers are so high on David Benavdiez, man. All right, here's the other thing, dude. I asked this on Twitter. I don't know how people I don't know your guys' reasoning on this, on people's reasoning. All right. Godzilla versus King Kong. Bro, that is like a simple thing to put down. Damn it, Duran, you had to ruin it, dog. You had to go in the super chat. At some point, Canelo has to fight these guys. Yes, he does. He does. 110% agreed. Now back to the more pressing issue at hand. Godzilla versus King Kong. I put a freaking poll on Twitter, all right? And these mofos think that King Kong beats Godzilla. Are you kidding me, dog? Godzilla is OP. Yes, overpowered. Are you kidding me, bro? King Kong beats Godzilla? Get the out of here. Duran, no, dog, no. No. That's an easy win for Godzilla. Dude, Godzilla, okay, first off, Godzilla dwarfs King Kong. Guy has nuclear fire breath. What does King Kong have? What does King Kong have? King Kong doesn't have anything. Look at all these guys. Okay, let's put this on a boxing sense, all right? King Kong is like the guy that has like this big knockout power. Oh, come on, Marcos. Kong has agility, more brute force than Godzilla. No, he doesn't. Godzilla has more brute force. Godzilla has the track record, wins over Ghidra, wins over Rodan, wins over Mechagodzilla. Come on, bro. Who has King Kong ever faced in a monster movie? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Godzilla has no reach. Dude, he has fire breath. That's all the reach. Dude, he can shoot him with a fire breath from freaking 100 feet away. You kidding me, man? King Kong can only swing from buildings and attempt to hit him. Godzilla would fry the building up. I don't understand. Godzilla has no reach. Dude, his fire breath is his reach. Yoga flame, yoga fire. Bro, Godzilla obliterates King Kong. You guys are crazy that thinks King Kong would beat Godzilla. And this is all spurred, okay? What are you hearing as Wilder's opponent, Charles Martin? This is all spurred because I saw the Godzilla versus King Kong trailer. Kong's head movement is weak. It is. Godzilla always has his tail. Thank you, Rico. Thank you. Thank you so much. I forgot about that. He has his tail. Dude, King Kong is outmatched in just about every category. Bigger, Godzilla. Who's stronger? I want to say Godzilla because Godzilla's bigger. I don't know. Gazuki smokes them both. Little Gazuki. Gotta love little Gazuki. Reminds me of little Scrappy Doo, little Gazuki. Power, Godzilla. Reach, Godzilla. Experience, Godzilla. Better weapons at his disposal to destroy cities, Godzilla. At the end of the day, King Kong is like Donkey Kong's grandpa. He has a limit. Godzilla got a fat booty. Oh, man, come on, bro. Mr. Ruiz, thank you so much. Pacific Rim. Hold on. Pacific Rim Jaegers kick Godzilla's. No, wrong universe, bro. Wrong universe. Wrong universe. Tough fight, says Game Bread. What's up? La Chupacabra KOs Godzilla. Godzilla smokes him. Thank you. But I put on a poll that like 200 people answered, and King Kong won, and I just don't understand. I don't understand how you guys see King Kong. King Kong can't do anything. He can't do anything. It's just an overgrown gorilla. King Kong's never fought anybody. And this is such a random turn that we took in the live chat. Godzilla is basically a T-Rex. Short arms and is useless, bro. Jump tube. You're so wrong there. So wrong there. Dude has nuclear fire breath. And he has a great sense of humor. You see those early Godzilla movies? They were hilarious. They were some of the funniest freaking movies that they made. Especially when they had, because they already done King Kong versus Godzilla. In the Japanese version, Godzilla won. In the American version, King Kong won. But in one of them, King Kong shoves like a tree in Godzilla's mouth. It's hilarious. There's like GIFs of this. Someone sent me a GIF response on Twitter about that. It's a draw, Marcos. No, it is not a draw. Godzilla KO. Freaking 2 rounds KO. Like, not a competition whatsoever. Not a competition whatsoever. Let's see here. Clifford beats both. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Did anybody see that movie? I didn't hear good things about that movie. I didn't hear anything about that movie. Let's see here. Kung Fu Godzilla. King Kong's actually Vegeta in ape form. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be a freaking plot twist? Like during it, like he finds like Saiyan armor or something like that, or like he beats him and it reverts back to like Goku. Oh man, that'd be a pretty good little plot twist. That's a pay-per-view fight though. Yes, it is. It is. King Kong has better feet power and speed. He faced Godzilla in a monster movie and Kong won. Yeah, he won because it was the American version. The Japanese version, Godzilla won. Gutierrez, man, I think Canelo ran over Gutierrez's dog at some point in his life because he's been nonstop on here with him going at Canelo. Kong would not have been able to beat Ghidra. Yeah, or Mecha Ghidra or Mecha Godzilla, any of these guys. He's going to be fighting all that fire. Crocodile versus gorilla. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Who wins, a crocodile or a gorilla? I don't know. A crocodile, I guess. I don't know. Mechagodzilla's in the new movie. What? I didn't see Mechagodzilla. That means there's not going to be a winner. If Mechagodzilla's in this movie, that means King Kong and Godzilla are going to team up. That already tells you how the movie's going to go. Damn it. Why'd you tell me that, bro? Godzilla versus Voltron. I liked Voltron back in the day. La Cucaracha. Chupacabra beats them both on a bad day. I saw the new trailer. I didn't. Maybe it was like a brand new one. I saw the trailer that came out 2 weeks ago. So did they show? I must have missed it. Did they show Mechagodzilla there in that trailer? Has it occurred to anyone that King Kong is smarter? Is he really smarter though, bro? Is he? Is King Kong smarter? I don't know about that. You see the earlier Godzilla movies. Godzilla knows how to adapt, dog. He knows what he's doing in there. Godzilla took a nuclear blast. Kong does not survive the same blast. Thank you. This should not be up for debate. It's very simple to see. Godzilla's king of the monsters, bro. That's it. All right, thanks, Wilkerson, for the super chat to get us off this topic of Hulk beats them all. Dude, Hulk's like this big compared to Godzilla. Come on, bro. The fight will happen before Bud and Spence. Godzilla versus Sharknado. Who wins? Dude, Godzilla just blows Sharknado away. Come on, bro. Afro-Rican G, Wilkerson Bernard. No, Sharknado. Have you guys seen the Sharknados? Sharknados are hilarious. I love those movies. There's another one. Oh, man. There was another spoof that it was like a concept similar to like a Sharknado. It was one of those B movies. Dang it. I can't remember. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It would have been perfect for this. I'm drawing a brain fart. Sharknado all day. Hilarious. Yes. That fight will happen before Bud and Spence. What fight? Godzilla and King Kong versus Mechagodzilla? What are you talking about? When the guys were running down the stairs, pause it and you'll see him by the buildings. Oh, man. I remember when Mechagodzilla showed up in Megalodon, the Meg. That was a good movie. I like that movie. I remember Ready Player One when Mechagodzilla came out. That was like some good-ass nostalgia there. I love that. Marcos, did you have control of the BBC YouTube account Saturday night? No. How would I know? I'm scoring the fights live, bro. I can't. Marcos, you read my question but didn't answer it. Does Ugas have a chance against Spence? I don't really think so. It's a good fight. I think it's 60-40 for Spence. I could see Ugas giving Spence maybe some troubles. Thing is, I don't think Ugas throws as much as Spence. The volume's really gonna wear on him at some point. He's gonna have to be in the best shape he possibly is. The thing is, Spence's output is so much he wears fighters down, over time. And Ugas is older, even though he's in the best shape of his life right now. He's in his moment, but at the end of the day, he's still in his upper 30s. Is Ugas, so he's gonna have to be slick in there. He's gonna have to be slick in there. But just because the volume, it's a difficult fight to win. I could see him winning. Long shot maybe, but just because of Spence's volume and his jab, And I think too, okay, if he does that on Ugas, Ugas going to get tired because I think in his fight with Mike Dallas, his output kind of dropped a lot in that fight. And that fight happened a few years back in Biloxi. We were broadcasting that fight for Fox. So yeah, it could happen, but not very likely, to be honest. And I like Ugas, to be honest. I like him. Duran, what's up, bro? Thank you for that again. Super chat up in the house. Ugas already winning. Look at his girlfriend. Oh my God. Talk about cakes. Jesus. Nalgolandia right there. Spence has harder fights than Bud. Now, Ugas, come on. Spence has harder fights than Bud. Now, Ugas, come on. Bro, hey, Ugas is top rated. Ugas beats Brook. Ugas beats Horn. Ugas beats Mean Machine. What does that say? He's up there, bro. He's up there. Obviously, it's not the fight we want to see. It's not the fight that we asked for. We want to see Crawford and Spence, obviously. So I get your point. But, look at, prime boxing. What can we say, man? It sucks to see these fights, not happening. Ugas doesn't beat any of those guys. Game Bread, come on, dog. Game Bread. Stop. Ugas doesn't beat Jeff Horn? Bro. Really? Bro. Ugas doesn't beat Kell Brook? Bro. Stop. Carlos, what's up? What's up, bro? Bro, Jeff Horn beat Pat. Get the hell out of here. You're done. You're on timeout, dog. I'm putting you in timeout. You're crazy. Kell Brook is a hell of a... He was until he got both of his eyeballs broken, dude. It sucks. It sucks that it happened to him. He's not the same because of those eyes injuries. This guy, you're just messing, dog. Freaking guy. Why you gotta get me riled up, dog? Why you gotta get me riled up, bro? Does Bud beat Ugas? Probably. Brook would beat Danny right now. No, he wouldn't, dog. Now we all know that what you're doing, dog. Ugas doesn't beat Virgil Ortiz. Ooh, that's a good fight. Ugas versus Vergel. Okay, pendejos. I gotta go to the gym. All right, this was actually a really good chat. I had fun today. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, please, if you haven't already. If you're tuning in, we're back Monday, 5:35 next Monday. All right. Follow us on social media at FightUpTV on Instagram and on Twitter. Quickly, Marvin, I'll answer that. Who you got, Teixeira or Castellano? I got Castellano. Hey, dude, Ugas is good, bro. I think he's very underrated. It's because he doesn't promote himself like these other guys. But dude, he's solid. But I gotta go. I gotta go to the gym. All right. So like one more time, if you didn't like already, like the stream. We're back Monday 5:35. Follow us at Hey, it's Marcos V for myself on Twitter and Instagram. At Fight Up TV, Twitter and Instagram. Share the stream, share our content, watch our content. After this is done, go to the channel, youtube.com/FightHub. Watch our videos, please. Subscribe. JumpTube follows me on Twitter because he asked me this question. Yes, I've met Al. You should know that I've met Al. All right, you guys, I'm going to get my swollen. It's a good chat. Peace out. Take it easy. I'm losing my freaking voice from screaming from some of these pendejadas that I heard today. Okay. Later, guys. Peace.